Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano and Bitcoin. We've just seen a little bit of a green candle on the Bitcoin chart. Nothing overwhelming, but at least it has given us back the 49K for a short period. Going to take a look at that. That has also had an effect on various other cryptos, which have gone up briefly again, but it is not really a bullish sign here yet. If you look on CoinMarketCap overall, you just see everything deep in the red, and you can see all the prices on the larger scale going down. Near protocol that I talked about on this channel already before seems to be performing really well. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to put a update video in there today at some point because I really like Near. And but anyway, overall, yeah, everything's pretty much correcting still. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. I did explain all these scenarios in previous videos. Still my scenario at the moment, obviously, that we're going down into this yellow target area down here, which will be sitting below 30k, actually way below 30k. I would say 25k is probably a good level to get down to, and in the extremely even 20k, and I did explain that before. Overall, in my view, we are here in a very, very large correction. That top, that's my theory, up here in November was a massive fake out. So basically we had an A correction, a B correction and a C correction as per the Elliott Wave method, where you get A, B, C. The C is the final sell-off. The B is an irrational move to the upside, which can come in various forms. It's very difficult to detect, and it can be very irrational. It can be very difficult. You can get all shapes and sizes, very complex structures in a B wave, and they can also overshoot the previous high. And it did that. It did that a little bit, and it did that exactly to the level it can, I think, do at a maximum. So we did that, adhered to those fib levels, and now are coming down in a wave C, which again consists of an ABC at the moment, in my view. So we're doing here a bit of an ABC at the moment, where in the A you have this impulsive move 1 2 3 4 5. We're doing that at the moment. Currently still expecting here a possible wave B into the yellow target area, and it is very hard to say what is going to happen. It's still too early. We're just moving sideways at the moment. So the questions from the previous video were, do we actually go down straight away from here? That is what I personally would prefer, and what I like to read into the chart, because what that would mean is that we get a smaller, or not a smaller, a faster sell-off into that area. And the faster it is, the earlier we can get back to higher prices. Because if you zoom out, what this means, this whole correction here means actually it's a massive correction after a larger, a larger bull run. It's still a massive correction. When that correction is completed, we can build new structures, we can build from scratch, build new all-time highs. And that is what I need, what I expect, what we all need basically. Reset basically all the indicators and everything, come down hard, and then build from scratch, start to build nice higher highs and higher lows. That's what we need. We need to come down. We're pretty much all the way halfway through this correction, as you can see. So it's not far to go really on the grand. I mean, it is massive still, but looking from where we come at 70k, we're pretty much halfway there anyway. Not quite, but you know what I mean. So this is what I would prefer. But that would assume that we possibly haven't finished this wave 5 here, that might have been a wave 3, and the wave 5 will be somewhere down here, and then we have to take it from there. But I think this comes only into effect as soon as we drop below this key support level here at around 47k. This is a key support level I showed you earlier, and again we dropped off that level today. And yesterday we didn't really come below the 47k. You can see how relevant that support level is, even a bit higher, at 47.5k. Now that all did hold, but overall, if you can actually, I mean, I've got this as support level, but also what you can actually see, it's a bit of an uptrend here, so that could actually support the theory that we make this ABC, where we come up into this yellow target area again. Yeah, and I told you before, this is between 55.5 and 63k, but it can also overshoot in extreme cases. This is what I don't prefer, but what still is very much at play here at the moment. It hasn't been invalidated. Still high probability for that, because we haven't dropped below 47k. And what I think did say before, these B waves, so that would here be an A. Yeah, this 1 2 3 4 5 would be a wave A. This would be a wave B and a wave C to the downside. These waves B, as I just explained before, can be very complex. They can be choppy. They can be irrational. they can be very dirty. Well, dirty. They can be very difficult to find out. Dirty waves, right? Ups and downs, choppy, irrational, whatever. And this is why we shouldn't be surprised that we see these ups and downs and ups and downs. You know, and it will be another up and probably another down. You know, everything moves in waves, but these don't make very beautiful waveforms, to be honest. So that is why what also speaks here for another move actually into this area first before we then drop down. What else? I mean, this also has good sides, right? If we move into this area, I personally will use this area to sell some of my crypto holdings at a good gain, yeah. Because I expect a strong breakdown. I'm actually not willing to sell now, not really, but I'm happy to take some profits up here and then go down. But either way, you know, this is only what I do, and this is what I expect. This doesn't have to be correct, but it is a very valid Fibonacci, adhering to Fib levels, and a very valid count here from the Elliott Waves. Yeah, that is what I believe and what I go with here. And ADA, again, that's what I expect as well. If we do a wave B for Bitcoin, then I would expect ADA also to go up here and then come down once more in a final sell-off, basically. Before I still, at the moment, expect a turnaround. You know that I'm fairly bullish on Cardano anyway. It is I'm invested, so probably that's why I remain bullish anyway. But overall, the chart still shows that we are here in a corrective wave. Well, basically moved up one, come down now in a wave two. That's just what it is, and at the moment still, and I have to go with that. You know, there is no other conclusion really I can come to at the moment. You are in wave A. We did build that here in August, and you're coming down in wave 2. We've come down quite far, yes, but nothing that would invalidate that pattern. And I did say so many times before, all I do here is to apply the Elliott Wave methods. I didn't make the rules, you know, I'm just applying the rules here and the methods. So you know, I didn't make it up. It is what is written in these rules, and that's what I expect. And you know, if this is not, of course, like nothing guaranteed to work out, but so far I think it's been fairly accurate. You know, we've hit support levels, then unfortunately dropped lower. This is basically the ideal target range that we would expect a turnaround within which we currently are. Now it has taken much longer than expected. We haven't seen a turnaround yet. You know, nobody knows what's going to happen, but from a probability standpoint, you should see that turnaround here, either in this yellow target area, which, to be honest, I think is becoming increasingly unlikely. If Bitcoin drops once more hard, then I think it's very unlikely that Cardano will hold the 125, but we still have the $1 level here that can provide good support. So if we can build a cushion here, then we can come down as well quite hard, and we might still hold the $1 level. And to be honest, what we see with Cardano, what we see with Cardano now, and I can't come around the fact that it is the case, what we see with Cardano now, it has started the correction way earlier because it did pump way earlier in the year. Yeah, we've come up very early in August, where many cryptos did not pump that much. Yeah, that means Cardano is in the whole wave cycle ahead of other cryptos. For example, look at other cryptos like Sand and Mana. They have only recently pumped. They are now starting this correction, which makes me think, and you know, could it mean that they come down to these levels as well? And Cardano has seen that correction already. Now it's a bit unfortunate that now Bitcoin crashes, which is leading the market. So we really don't know. I can only go with the Elliott Wave count here in the methods. So I would expect the turnaround still, have to expect it. But it's just interesting that Cardano has been very much ahead in the wave count, and is now other cryptos seem to be making these moves now, like Mana and Sand. You have a very similar structure on the Mana and Sand charts, and also probably some other cryptos that I need to take a look at. But that's just what they do at the moment, and they come down quite a lot. And to be honest, VeChain as well, Chainlink as well, they all do the same thing. So I understand people get frustrated with Cardano, but it's basically a lot of cryptos doing this, which are at the moment suffering and get down to these 0.887 Fib levels down there. So yeah, that's Cardano at the moment. I'm going to hold at the moment. Yeah, I'm not going to sell anyway, because this will go up again. That's I'm convinced about that. And staking, you know, that's what I do. I hope you liked the update video about Cardano. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.